And it falls over the rim and in. 8 points for him. Bulls trail by 3. And Chris, every city is so unique. You spent a fair amount of your career with Washington. What was it like playing in the nation's capital?
Oh, wow. I love Washington. D.C. is just a wonderful place to be. I don't know of any fans on the East Coast that, in my opinion, are more loyal, that are louder, that know the game better. I mean, they have one of the largest fan bases in the nation. It's strange to see politicians catch a game courtside and cheer you on.
And Howard with the stuff.
Yeah, and Superman taking flight for the lob finish.
Felton sets a screen for Curry. Dishes it to Felton. Green, the screen. Here's Swanigan. And he banks in the layup. Swanigan's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Patton. And it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the league's most feared rim protectors in the league.
Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Felton can't get it to go. Wizards have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Rose passes to Howard. Shoots from the right block. Powell kicks to Howard. Now Rose. He's got 8. The pass to Powell. Morris dishes to Winslow. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Rose. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Rose has got 10 points.
And how about the airtime improvisation from Derrick Rose? Able to hang and finish with the defender looming.
Felton the pass to Swanigan. Back to Felton. Curry on the wing. Over Rose. The shot by Curry, no good.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
Rose can't hit.
Not easy to miss a clean look inside like that, but he manages to do it.
Curry kicks to Green. Feeds it to Felton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
And having led the league in free throw percentage a couple of times, Curry is not the guy you want to send to the line.
Olynyk, he's checked in for Morris. Chris, you certainly played with some colorful characters during your career. Which players do you think are the biggest personalities now in the NBA?
Wow, I mean, when you think about the biggest personalities now, I mean, I think about a guy like Westbrook who's so soft-spoken, but his game is so loud that, you know, you have to take notice. Draymond Green, I think he's always been a guy that has never shied away from a microphone or the limelight. He's another guy that comes to mind. And so, and I think, you know, you always have to look at LeBron just because he garners so much attention, just because what he does is always going to be headline news, that he has fun with it. And so those 3 guys come to mind when I think about the biggest personalities in the league.
Swanigan gets the bucket.
They've leaned on him tonight, and he's delivered with some great shooting.
Pass to Olynyk. And Winslow now top of the key. Back to Olynyk. Almost, but it rolls out.
The movement and the shot selection are good there, but you can't hit them all.
Here's Curry. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
At the defensive end, they've lost some of their focus since halftime.
Tatum, he's checked in for the Wizards. For Chicago, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Rose kicks to Powell. He feeds it to Tatum. With the teardrop, he lays it in. Tatum's got 6 points.
And I like the fact that Tatum has not abandoned the inside game. Solid at finding space around the rim to score.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Watching Jason Tatum, it's hard to find many faults in his game, Greg. He's strong inside and out and plays both ends of the floor equally well.
Yeah, kind of a jack of all trades, right, and master of none. He does everything reasonably well on the basketball floor, just doesn't do anything great. Having said that, though, Tatum is one of those guys that I think improves the overall IQ of your team, and terrific size at his position.
Washington making some changes. Allen's checked in for Howard. Marcus Smart comes in for Norman Powell, and it's Williams in for Derrick Rose. The Bulls also changing it up. Rab's checked in for Swanigan. Reese Harkless comes in for Green, and it's Napier in for Steph Curry. Jumps up, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Well, guys, if you're the other team, you now have to find a way to answer back. Can't afford to give up too much momentum.
Napier passes to Rab. The shot, no good. And it's Washington the other way. Here is Williams. Tatum at the elbow. Over Harkless. And Tatum the bucket on the assist from Williams. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
And Tatum, good at shooting when he's in rhythm, measuring shots as soon as that pass touches his hands.
Felton kicks to Napier. From beyond the arc and then some. Napier's got 5 now.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Screen by Olynyk. Williams kicks to Tatum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Chicago leading. Here's Napier. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Rab. And he gets the bucket. And now a 4-point Bulls lead.
And they shot just over 30% in that first half. Not what they were looking for, obviously, but they're getting much better looks here since halftime and have brought that percentage up.
Williams kicks to Smart. He's looking for Olynyk and finds him. 7-foot shot. Rebound by the Bulls. Rab's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Napier. He's guarded by Williams. Good on the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Look, I don't know how he got that one to go. About as tough of a shot as you can think of.
Screen by Olynyk. Here's Tatum. Kicks to Smart. They need this. Knocks down the 3-ball. Smart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Chicago calls timeout. For so often there are some players who have one unstoppable move or something that they'll lean on if their team needs a basket. What did you feel your go-to move was when you were playing?
You know, I've said this many times. I just felt like my go-to move was just get a bucket. And so it depended on where I was on the floor. You know, I love the jump hook from the left block looking in. My 15-foot jumper, 17-foot jumper. I felt that if I came off a pick and roll and I caught the ball live, I could drive or I could shoot the jumper, that if you're a big fella, you're at my mercy. And so, those were really my spots on the floor to really try to do damage. So, it's just about the point guard, the team that you're playing with, where shooters are on the floor in case you get double teamed, and just kind of knowing your game. And so I felt comfortable on many spots on the floor, and depending on what spot on the floor, time and possession, that's where I was going to go and just try to be successful.
I always felt you read well. You reacted well after your read.
Yeah, because, I grew up on teams where coaches, would want me to do the correct play, and just because you can shoot a jump hook, your favorite shot over two people, but if you have a wide open, great knockdown shooter in the corner, you're supposed to make that pass. And so that's what I mean about, what's your favorite move? It really depends on where I was, because a lot of times it was to get my shot first, and then if I knew the defense was coming, it was to identify where that next guy was going to be. So if I didn't score, I was going to get the ball to the guy that was, and it was an easy way to kind of control the pace and the play from the game from that post position.
D with some heavy feet out there. I mean, they're too slow to rotate. Nobody communicating. They can't make threes that easy for them.
The dish to Curry. Rebound, Washington.
Timeout.
Allen's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Washington calls timeout. Chris, we all know you were a big Pistons fan growing up, and of course that means that you had plenty of chances to root against the Chicago Bulls. When you go back and you think about when you were young, was there one Bulls player that you loved to hate, so to speak?
A little secret. I always cheered for Detroit, but I never hated the Bulls. Isaiah and Jordan were my favorite players. That's a little bit of a cop-out along with Magic, Bird, Dominique. But no. I really loved Artis Gilmore as well coming before. But no, I really can't say I had a player on the Bulls that I didn't really like.
Tatum dishes to Williams. For the lead, a rebound by Rab. Chicago's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Napier passes to Harkless. Here's the screen. There's a screen by Robinson. It's deflected.
Oh, and he's the rare player with a shorter arm span than his height. I mean, Olynyk is still going to get his share of blocks.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Washington, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
The feed to Napier. Back to Curry. Shot to stop the run. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
So, free throws for Curry. Something we say an awful lot.
Great shooting for him at the foul line tonight, 7 of 7.
And how about the job he's done at the free throw line?
And Chris, you spent a handful of years in Washington. When you look back to that time in your career, is there a favorite moment that stands out to you?
Well, it was early in my career when I was with Washington, and I learned a lot about the league. And I think ending the Washington playoff drought that they had been in for so many years was part of the reason why I wanted to go there, and that was a lot of fun. Making my first All-Star team as well was pretty cool.
Chicago making a switch here. Felton's checked in. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Outside Williams. Screen by Olynyk. It's tipped. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here is Felton. Stolen by Smart. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Allen, that's good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Felton with the ball. They set the pick. Outside Robinson. Over Tatum. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
great awareness of the clock to end the quarter.
I like that.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Wizards out front, leading by just one. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. The Wizards with the lead. Deron Williams out there with Smart. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Allen. And it's Tatum in the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Williams kicks to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smart misses.
This has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
Pass to Rab. To take the lead. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Smart.
Nice job to get to the rack before the D could get any help in the post.
Tyler Ulis is checked in for Chicago. And that one misses. And you look back to last season, the Wizards started slow, but something clicked for them halfway through the year, Chris, and they were able to turn things around.
Well, just with all the talk about how the Wizards should rebuild, it seems like they pulled it together. They took some time to get things right with the new coach, and the lead stripe on the team disappeared once they started winning.
Chicago calls timeout. Checked in for Washington. Markieff Morris comes in for Olynyk. Shabazz Napier's checked in for the Bulls. Stephen Curry comes in for Ulis. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in to what Fred Hoiberg told his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Curry dishes to Robinson. From outside, off the mark.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Morris right side. With the fadeaway. It's good.
Wow. Morris has such a soft release. I mean, you love seeing the ball roll off his fingertips.
And the pass to Rab. Back to Curry. From the arc. And the 3 ball is good. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
He is a dangerous outside shooter, and if you leave him open, he can bury them consistently.
Williams kicks to Morris. He dishes it to Smart. Here's Tatum. A special move before the shot. And the Wizards lead by 2.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Now here's Curry. Here's Rab over Howard. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
Screen by Howard. Williams passes to Smart. The kick out to Williams. There's the triple. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Williams. And that's now 6 points for Marcus Smart. Here's Curry with the three. Another three for Chicago.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Screen by Howard. They set the pick. Harkless with the steal. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Smart. Robinson passes to Rab. There's a screen by Robinson to take the lead. And it's Napier missing. For Washington, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Inside. Here's Tatum. Out to Morris. Fires the three. Stolen by Robinson. And here is Curry. Outside Robinson. Curry kicks to Harkless. The Bulls get it back in a new 24. Here's Napier. Goes up again. Curry outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
Timeout.
And now a 3-point Bulls lead.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Washington calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the three tonight.
And Washington making a change here. Rose is checked in. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Howard setting the pick for Rose. He got right to the cup using that screen.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
There's the screen. Napier dishes to Green. Goes up the baseline. Rebound by the Wizards. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Tatum at the elbow. Over Green. Tatum's shot is off.
He gets the shot he was looking for, and he just can't bury it.
Felton kicks to Napier. Here's Swanigan. And Tatum pulls it down. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Outside Rose. To take the lead. He kicks to Smart. Back to Rose. Morris with a screen on Felton. Rose passes to Morris. And that misses. That would have put him up. Felton again throws. Dishes to Napier. And Tatum over to help. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Napier's got 4 assists in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And stolen by Felton. And here's the break. The 11-footer. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
Here's Howard. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
And really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half. And for so long, the Bulls really were synonymous with the best defensive teams in the league. But as a team, they've started to slip the last few years. It's something that has been lost while this team kind of retools for the future.
Chicago calls timeout. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Rabs checked in for Chicago. Stephen Curry comes in for Raymond Felton. The Bulls leading by 3. And it used to be you could pencil in the Bulls as a top 10 defensive team by most metrics in any given year. But, Greg, the last few seasons, they've just been middle of the pack.
And, you know, over the history of this team, they've always been at their best when they played great defense. You go back to those Jordan years where they were marked by exceptional defense. This last group, led by Derrick Rose, similarly built on a defensive-minded philosophy. Let's just see if they get back to their roots with this new push.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
Rose against Curry.
And with D. Rose going through the free agent process this past summer, very different market than when he first signed his big extension back in 2012. But still, there were teams that wanted what he has to offer, and he'll make an impact.
And for Rose in his free agency, he isn't, Greg, the same player he once was, but he can still run a team, and he can get you some points.
Yeah, and his leadership is a big part of the package now. He can be a good mentor to upcoming guards in an organization, act as kind of that bridge, if you will, for a team, or that missing piece for a franchise looking to make a run.
Feeds it to Smart. Morris a screen. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And that's now 18 points for Jason Tatum. Outside Curry. They set the pick. There's Green with the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
In my opinion, he's more of a combo guard than a true point. Curry showing Hall of Fame vision that time.
Washington calls timeout.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
Washington trailing. Outside Rose. Shoots over Curry. Pass to Smart. Snatched away. Curry with it. Out guarded by Smart. Passes to Rab. He feeds it to Napier. Curry attacking. And he comes up with the deuce. And now a 3-point Chicago lead.
Oh, Mr. Get Buckets. It's unbelievable how many of these Curry makes.
And Howard with the stuff.
Well, he's been here before. Howard knows how to take charge when the team needs a bucket.
That one misses for Howard. Well, Chicago's gone over and over to the 3-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Outside, Green. Pass to Rab. 5 to shoot. They kick it out to Green. A second chance effort. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. He misses the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He hits the second from the line.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Screen by Howard. And they call an illegal screen here.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, as a big fella, that's the thing, Greg. You got to be quick in setting those screens. If you get a little lazy, you get called for it.
They set the pick. Back to Curry. Puts one up from 19. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Curry's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Living for the big moment. His composure in the clutch is phenomenal.
To the wing on the left. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. .137 left in the fourth quarter. Smart kicks to Rose. Over to the wing. 4 on the clock. Tatum's shot is off.
Well, if they want to cut into this lead, they need to make more intelligent plays on offense and not force something up when it's not there.
Outside Curry. The pass to Patton. Over Howard. And that one comes up a bit short. Rose kicks to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Tremendous play there. Howard giving them everything.
Here's Napier. There's a good screen. Outside Curry. Off the screen. Now Rose. .35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smart dishes to Howard. Rose passes to Tatum. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
I'm sure the D has no issue whatsoever with him taking those threes, but he isn't hitting anything from out there.
And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away. Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
He's stepping to the line knowing he has a chance to seal the deal, and he doesn't.
Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
And they're going to have to score. Quick foul. Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's a lot to talk about in this huddle. They'll also have to decide who they'll want to foul.
Nine seconds left in the fourth. They get it back. Howard. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Always an adventure from the line. One of the few blemishes on Howard's career.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Look, I love how, even during these huge possessions, love his composure.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.